Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. Appreciate you being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us for that very first time, welcome. Please subscribe, please hit the like button. And to learn more about me and my company and how we can help take your business at the next level, please check out the links below. And before we get into our topic here today, a couple reminders. Don't forget to sign up for our free email newsletter. You can check that out below. To receive additional information on how you can grow and how you can develop your business. And in addition to that, again, check out the links below. You can go straight to our website, fmconsulting.net, and you can gain free access to our gym management playbook, totally free. And, if you're new at this, if you're struggling, you're just getting started, you're trying to go to that next level, the gym management playbook will give you all the information that you'll need to help take your business to that next level. So go check it out. Hope to see you there soon. And with that said, let's get into our topic here today. And it's 6 ways to analyze a gym success. 6 ways to analyze a gym business success. So take good notes, listen to this video, more than once. How are we doing on these? Are we looking at these criteria? So number 1, look at your financial statements. Okay, make sure you really look at those. That's just not another report that you get. First things first, we need to make sure we're showing a profit, period. I mean, that's the nature of the business. Okay, and I know when we go into turnaround situations to help get companies back on track, that's job 1. What are we going to have to do so this business is turning a profit every single month? It can require hard choices sometimes. But in a general sense, just be looking at your financial statements. Are you growing? I would look at my financial statement. How does it compare to the previous month? How does it compare to the same month the previous year? Is my dues line growing? Is my profit growing? What are my, KPIs? What's my rent as a percentage? What's my payroll as a percentage? What's my recurring fees as a percentage to overhead? How do I look on these things and make sure I'm really monitoring? Because really what we want to learn to do is we want to learn to manage, based on these objectives. That's the whole idea. All right. Number 2, check member satisfaction. Member satisfaction. So let me address that in this way. First thing I would look at here is attrition. And, we're seeing attrition numbers between like 3 and even as high as 6% a month. And so, at 6%, we're losing 72% of our member base. I mean, if you're just in the middle there at 4%, you're losing nearly half your members every year. Okay. And that doesn't really speak to a high level of member satisfaction. And, I would suggest, doing surveys, getting to know your members, but also be very mindful of what is our process to retain members. How are we onboarding new members? How are we monitoring members that have low usage? What is our member experience like? Because this is where it's at. We want to develop that loyalty. We want that strong member experience. We want to give super service. I mean, we want to give country club level service, for the price of a gym. Okay. But let's check our member satisfaction. It's going to go a long ways to determine, your gym success. Number 3, monitoring. How many new members are you getting every month? How many new members are you getting? Your new membership sales are oxygen to your business. If you're not getting a high flow of new member sales, you're cutting off your oxygen supply. I think we all know what happens when we do that. Okay. So we have to make sure we're growing new members. And this is going to come back to, the ability to drive foot traffic into the business. Okay. And making sure that we're taking that massive level of action to, as I like to put it, we want the, door to swing, the phone to ring, the email to ding, and the text to ping. Okay. And so how many new members are we getting? It has to be growing. These new member sales is the oxygen to your business. Use that as a guiding light, and it can really start to make a difference for you. Number 4, conduct regular performance reviews. Are we doing performance reviews with our staff? Okay. Staff, it's easy to get complacent is the message I would give here. And we want to make sure we don't get complacent, and we don't want our staff getting complacent. And we need to be doing, regular performance reviews as a way to analyze the success of our business. Is our staff performing? Going back to what I was talking earlier about, when we go into gyms for turnarounds, okay, we're looking, hey, first thing we have to do is we have to get this club in the black. It's got to be, it's got to be profitable here. Okay. And maybe there's some programs that have to be cut. If we have staff that's simply not producing, sometimes those hard decisions have to be made too. And so what our job becomes here, okay, is we want to create an atmosphere that allows a motivated person to act. Okay. And accountability is part of it. So conducting performance reviews. Now, one of the adjustments that we've made on this in many cases, because not everybody who's an owner is comfortable doing that, okay? We don't want it to be a negative, is we'll put out a self-evaluation. And so that performance review is, we'll hand that to the staffer, do a self-evaluation, and we've got all the criteria, and then we'll sit down and talk about it. Because what we find many times is they will identify, what's happening, and normally they're pretty honest about it, okay? It's pretty clear, they know. And it gives us a chance in a more positive way to hopefully help them and help them go to that whole next level. So conduct performance reviews. Number 5, stay current in the market. Stay current in the market. Now, here's the big message on this, on staying current in the market. One of the keys to long-term success when analyzing your gym success is you want to keep your gym as new today as the day that it first opened. Okay, essentially that new car smell, right? But so we've got processes in place to keep the club new and fresh, with paint, with carpet, with equipment, with programming, with apps, how we do things, technology. We're constantly evolving in that sense. So making sure we're staying current in the marketplace. I walk into a lot of clubs that, you walk into it, if you know what you're doing, you can get a pretty good workout in there. But they just don't have the energy, the verve that you might have at other places that might be new. I know when a lot of new clubs come in, they'll project that they're gonna siphon off 15% of your business because of that very reason. So make sure we're staying current in the market. And number 6 on my list, and the final one of 6 ways to analyze a gym success: assess your own expectations. Assess your own expectations. One of the things that can happen sometimes is we can get what I would call a small think. Okay. And one of the first things I would tell anybody, if we're walking into a situation where, hey, we want to get better, which I think everybody does, right? Get your expectations up. Get your expectations up. Okay. Change your think. It costs you nothing to think big. Okay, cost you nothing. And so assess your own expectations. Do we have a small think, or are we thinking big? Okay, thinking big, big goals probably should scare you just a little bit. Okay, if it's, oh yeah, easy, we can do that, may not be the kind of expectations that you need. And then when you're assessing that expectation, so here's this new thing, here's this big goal, here's what we want to do. Now you have to put a plan together. You have to raise your action level to match that new expectation. So if that's the new expectation, what's this action level going to have to look like, for us to hit it? All right. So 6 ways to analyze a gym success. Take a look at these. Use them as a daily to-do sheet if you need to. How are we doing on those? So, folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you've not yet done so, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. And to learn more about me and learn more about my company and how we can take your business that next level, please check out the links below. And as a quick reminder, the whole purpose, the whole vision for the channel is we want to help as many people as we possibly can improve their business. And the best way you can help us do that is by subscribing and by hitting the like button, if you find value, in the videos. And so with that said, a final reminder, you can grab access to our gym management playbook, free of charge. Click the link below, go straight to our website, fmconsulting.net, the gym management playbook. And so if you're new, if you're struggling, if you're just getting started, you're inexperienced, you're trying to go to that next level, this is going to be the course for you. Absolutely free. So folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. Appreciate you being here, and we look forward to seeing you all in that next video.